Good evening, everybody. Matrix here, and here's my watch list for July 19th. Bring in the futures right now. The E-mini futures of S&P 500, we are gapping up a little bit, about $9.25. So that is kind of like 92 cents or 90 cents now, correlating to the SPY from the close. Let's bring in the SPY real quick. The close here, this is a 30-minute chart. The close here is at 299.67 plus $1, which is 367 minus 10 cents, about 350. Okay, so we'll call it 350. $300.50 or $300.60 is where we're at right now. So this is the current level. We have breached a little bit from intraday support here at the $300 level here. Overall, the chart is looking pretty bullish. I am expecting a dip from profit take tomorrow out the gates. So let's say if we do open flat here, then I'm looking for a dip to hold 300. If 300 breaches, then the next level of support here we have 299.50 where we actually closed from there. But overall, SPY is looking bullish, and tomorrow we might get another high. Let's take a look at the daily chart real quick here. All-time highs 301.13. So kind of we are reaching very, very soon, and I think tomorrow we will definitely test it. Because we are coming into the earnings season, actually the earnings season start has not been disappointing, to be quite honest. I enjoy it very much as it provides us with a lot of different plays, and I want to get into it right away. So let's get right into it. First up is Microsoft MSFT. Just going to load up some drawings. It's going to be one of my main plays for tomorrow. And MSFT had a pretty nice earnings reaction. Looking over here, we have, prior to the earnings, we had a sell-off, people being a little bit too cautious. And once the earnings popped today, after hours, it had a nice reaction. Looking over here, I mean, we got the 135 key support area, which held all day. So the sold off ended there. Yesterday, people have been starting to pull off some of the positions or get out some of the positions in anticipate of this earnings. So this 137 level is very key, as well as I see here on the intraday chart, on the 30-minute chart, right? So overall, on the intermediate range, we have very nice, consistent support levels, and after hours, we have breached that. Now, the all-time highs here on the daily chart is 139.50, around 139.55, 139.60. So I marked it off with this brown line here, as after hours we did breach but had a pullback, and the pullback held at 138. Okay, coincidentally 138 was yesterday's high, so this 138 level, pretty nice. It's actually 137.88, so around the 137.90s, 138 area, we have a nice key support level to watch. What I want to see tomorrow, if this is going to continue, I want to watch the 139 here, this key level. If it stays above 139, I like it for the long to test the all-time highs that we hit after hours today, and from there we might break out and keep continuing to run. If it is a long day, it's going to be a nice long trend day. So looking for this 139 gap up, pull and hold, and then run all day. The average true range is about $1.80, so at least test the highs here and maybe reach 141 all-time highs. Definitely difficult to short if it opens above 139. Okay, but what I want to see is this 139 hold. If it opens flat, then I am anticipating after hours buyers to take profits, and that will cause the stock to dip a little bit. Looking for the hold here at 137.90s. Intermediate level we have, let's see, 138.35 area. Okay, so how did I come up with this 138.35? It's basically right here on July 10th, the high where we had massive volume here right at the open 9:30. This is where it failed the spike over here. and eventually the spike reclaimed, right? And now we are reclaimed on that level. So we have key support and resistance. I want to see a dip, hold, and long, or gap up, dip, hold, and long. Or if we do gap up a lot around this area, gotta wait a little bit. There's definitely gonna be a dip at the open. Watch for these levels to hold and get long. I do like the long thesis just because the stock overall is making all-time highs. And if you're looking at this chart right here on the weekly chart, very, very strong. I wonder if this works here though. I mean, if I'm gonna connect like a very long-term weekly chart trend. Okay, so this is interesting. 141.50s area, maybe. Okay, so that could be a topping point at 141.50s. I'm going to draw this out as well and mark it off as nice $half area as well. I'm going to save these settings real quick. Main play, Microsoft. Looking for it to trend up. Next up, we have Philip Morris. It's earnings play from today. It had fantastic earnings and it gapped up and ran. Let's load up some drawings real quick. PM. Philip Morris is interesting to me. The average true range for the stock is $1.88. Coming over here on the daily chart first. Let's do the daily chart. This level, this level was pretty key. If I draw a horizontal line across, this cross section's the 87.50 level. Okay, not perfectly straight, but if I'm gonna mark off 87.50, you'll see what I mean. So let's do that. There's my 87.50. Okay, so we are closing above a very key prior resistance area. So it really depends if it's holding tomorrow. After hours, before we close though, I mean, we did see like a potential profit take and it's dipping hard down. What I want to see is I am anticipating a little dip at the open from this little action right here coming down, and I want to see it and see if this 87 level holds. Okay, so 87 today was a key breakout point. As you can see on my chart here, I marked it off as orange. Very important. If 87 holds, then it's still a long and it's a very bullish chart. I am anticipating, or what I'll be looking for is like a quick dip and quick reverse signal, kind of like a pin bar, or what do you call those? Like these. I forgot. It slipped my mind, but you know what I mean. Just a quick dip, red bar, and then a quick green bar up. So or pin bar, right? That's what I'll be looking at. And if it holds this 57, then it's continuation to a long side, and definitely test this 89 level again. Very key psychological hold number as well. Average true range $1.88. So from 87 to 89, definitely viable for another run tomorrow. If it doesn't hold 87, we have 86 as the next level down as a short target. And will Philip Morris give back all its gains or give up a lot of its gains? I really don't know, but I'm looking at like this level right here. There's some support right on the daily chart, and 86 is right here as well. So I am anticipating, expecting 86 to hold though. So that's why I marked it off green right here. We are a little bit overextended, but in order for Philip Morris to continue running though for this quarter, it needs to stay above 87. And we're gonna try to test these ranges up atop here in the next few days. So Philip Morris, nice watch. Netflix is next. I traded Netflix today. Let's load up some drawings. This was a very good trader. The average true range is $10, so $10.40. So it was. I didn't need to use large size to make good money on it. And today I got in on the long this morning. It was always my idea to long this. I was waiting for it to bottom out. Eventually, I got long at around 11:30. right here on this candle. If you take a look here, okay, 11:30. Right here on this candle, and this almost stopped me out, this little downwick here, but I held true. I was looking at the 320 level. It was very key. And as you can see, 320.30 to be exact, right? So, and it didn't stop me out. And I got it all the way back up to the 325, 326 areas. So that was pretty nice. At the open, I did play the long as well. Took my profits at the 330 mark. As it came down, though, I got stopped out on the rest. So that was a small win at the open. Overall, I like Netflix for long. This has sold off way too much, in my opinion, with all the top tier firms coming out with a buy rating or is still a strong buy rating. Um, I think Netflix could potentially get back up into this 200 SMA area. Last time we see something, we see Netflix drop like this. The next day it ran another 40 points back up. So last time in July, this right here. So this was what I was looking for last year at this time. This was an earnings that they had missed as well, and then at the open it dipped and ran literally 40 points from 340 to 380. So this was the idea I was looking at today, but it didn't run up so much. What I want to see tomorrow is a continuation to the upside. It had a lot of trouble at the 330 here, so I marked that off. We are actually kind of in the range. So if I pull this out real quick, it made sense where Netflix bounced and bounced off of today is $10 range. I mean, let's do some long-term trend lines here, or yeah, long-term support and resistance lines here, right? So it made sense. This is a range in itself, and the next range up I'm looking at is around this area right here at the 340. Since Netflix does have an average shoe range of about $10, so using $10 ranges, pretty precise. And however, I mean, we do see this level over here on the lows of this candle at 332. So 332.50 I marked off already right here, 332.50. And then also the 336 area, which is 336. Where did I mark that off? Let's see here, 336. Okay, also the low of this candle right here on the daily chart. So I marked this low and this low as intraday resistance. I am expecting it to test though. If it breaches the 330, then it's definitely going to get to these areas for the next target. Looking for a dip to hold and long back up tomorrow. Netflix made a very nice support area at the 320.50s right here today. And I am looking for a test again. Maybe it'll just dip and hold the VWAP. Who knows, right? But my bias is definitely long. And with that said, that's just the three tickers I'll be watching tomorrow. I hope you guys trade safe, and thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe. Share this video if you would be so kind, and have a great day. Ciao.